Welcome back to 38 minutes of Permadeath. Yeah, I was looking at that. 2 condensed carbons. I don't think that'll do much. Okay, so yesterday, after we did some manufacturer facilities, we started to work on this mess. I have a lot of tetracobalt. I'm not even sure, I mean, I know this is part of something. Well, I mean, if you go through the center, you need it to fix the blaze javelin, I think. No, that's gravitino balls. I'll have to put some thought to that. But I always hang on to a little bit of superoxide crystal. What am I missing? Silver? Now let's see if I can do this. I can move from a container to my freighter, but not the other way around. But that's, oh my god, I have so much phosphorus. Wow. Only 3 hot ice, so that's a problem. Unless there's some more, maybe there's some in the exocraft. Let's take care of this frigate fleet. Debrief. Hi, Gecky person. Units, money, 7 Viking daggers, 9 lemium. That wasn't terribly profitable, but I didn't send out a long mission. I build up slowly because those frigates aren't very powerful, and I don't enjoy I don't enjoy fixing them. It's not my favorite thing to do. So let's go look at the missions. I need to build more rooms so that I can send more fleets. I need to rebuild the interior of the freighter. I mean, if I'm gonna hang on to it, it doesn't look like I'm taking the time to get rid of it. Can't do those. They're kind of pointless. Here's a 15-hour industrial mission. Okay, so send out the combat ship and the support ship, both industrials, and the lower of the 2 trade ships so that we can bring the number up for that. Boy, that is not a good one. This is terrible. Look at this. Only 24 in its S-class. I'm just learned this. I've actually never had a problem leveling up my frigates, but maybe they're not as awesome as I thought they were, but that's okay. Alright, now then we have to go to the space station and turn in the pirate mission, and I think something else clicked off while we were down there. Oh, a sentinel mission. Here's a hauler. It's only a B. Pocket shuttle. Where is, wasn't that strange? Oh, that's right. That's why I bought that ship, huh? Because I don't have a radiant pillar. Oh. See, I regret it. I've only sold the radiant pillar a couple of times, and I regret it every time. It always has a use later on. Oh my god, I forgot to sell stuff on the ship. Well, I have to do that at the space station. There it is. Alright. Upside down. Welcome back to... did I even say this yet? Welcome back to 38 minutes of Permadeath. I don't have any idea what episode number it is. It's in the description. Every time someone asks a streamer that I watch You know, because most of the streamers I watch have it together, you know. Every time someone in the chat asks, what are you doing? I just really want to say, why don't you read the description? It's right there. Is this PC or PS4? It's in the description. Read it. I actually put a lot of effort into those 2 or 3 sentences. Because I don't want to give it all away, but I also want you to know what's going on, you know? Let's see here. I'm leaning towards this right here. Let's go repair something. Hopefully it's in the closest planet. Because I don't want to stack these again. I made that mistake and they didn't happen. They definitely messed up. I don't think we have much else to do other than take pictures. What is this? Oh, lubricant. God, will I ever remember. Production defects. Boy, I hope it's not real far away. That planet we were on yesterday is about as far away as you can get. Without the destination being the sun. Alrighty. Oh good, it's right there. It's not very good for manufacturing facilities. There will be some down there, but finding them isn't terribly easy on a water planet. The water interferes, and there's maybe some code that keeps things away from the water. Although I have found lots of ancient ruins and plaques and things like that out on these lonely islands out in the middle of nowhere, and abandoned buildings out on islands in the middle of nowhere. Finding manufacturing facilities and resource depots and things like that isn't as common. How cool. It's a rainstorm. I don't know if you know this, but I've heard people say, oh man, I'm on this planet that's never had storms before. I got there yesterday and there's a storm. You can take in fact you will absolutely take a storm with you. If you leave a planet like this while it's storming and you go somewhere else, it'll be storming there. It storms everywhere in the universe that you go. I'm sure. Oh, I forgot to do it again. Good grief. Nav data? Yay! Alrighty. Okay. Got all of that. Auto diagnostic running. Woohoo! Oh. Check your stuff transfers. 952 units, man. Alrighty. See if we can find anything. I'm still suffering from buttonitis. I have an infection in my buttons. Ouch. I didn't check the time before I started yesterday, so my 38 minutes turned into 48. Sorry. I'm really bad about that. I don't need any more tetracold. Let's grab this chart. Saving chart unknown sector. I don't see any animals anywhere. Nowhere to be found. I need to go out and get buried tech modules too. I haven't done one of those runs on video since like part 2. I think it was part 2. Alrighty. is right next door, looks like. Oh, that's cool looking. Wow. It's like a river canyon. That's awesome looking. If it was on a nicer planet without storms, it'd be even more awesome. Can you imagine being in VR with me flying? Ugh. All locked and loaded. Nothing but sentinels here. Oh, I thought I saw something moving up there. Alrighty. Goodies? Any goodies? Treasure! Nope. Just a few nanites. Buttons. Alright. Hopefully this one's easier. Girl, get war. Ammunition. Well, ammunition isn't made with any one of those things. I could obtain whatever the mechanisms are creating with the right element. I have no idea. This is Viking, not Gek. Let's try this one. No? Okay. That was a poor guess. I chose poorly. Now I'm down to a 50% or a 1 in 2 chance. Alright, now I'm just guessing. Alright, pure ferrite it is. Lemium, uranium, and pure ferrite. And then when you refine lemium, it makes gold. So how do you make pyrite? Uranium and pure ferrite makes lemium. Lemium makes gold. Gold makes pyrite. Boy. That's a lot. That's a lot of work. I started a save yesterday so that I could check out the container thing. And I haven't gotten that far yet. I always start new saves in the middle of the night when I can't sleep. I think I have nav data left. Just made a big circle around the parking lot. Oh, that is a trippy little canyon there. I like that. Lakes all around. That's cool looking. Just a terrible planet. Alright. Boy, I wish I had remembered to sell the stuff off the ship. Oh, boy. I look at this as like the long-term mission, you know, getting all the blueprints. 2 things I've never completed that I definitely want to complete is learning all the words. I've never completed that on any single species or on all of them, obviously. Man, that place is a long ways away. Let's take a shorter flight. This is because there's water on the planet. And maxing out all of the rankings. So I want to do those two things. Between the two saves, I want to manage those two things. And doing all the manufacturing facilities I've done on almost every save that I've gone this far with. So most of the time I quit playing a game about 10 minutes after I get a hyperdrive. Sometimes I quit playing it when I realize that the guy's life sucks. Oh, good grief. Let's see, what do we got in here? Oh man, it's just an iPad. What's over here? Nanites. There's a word. There's a poor little research specimen. Sentinels are lost. Alright, keep your fingers crossed. Oh, I think it's this one. And it gives you a gun, which is awful. I mean, it'd be fine for a temporary gun, but yeah, it's awful. Alright. I think this is, like, not the greatest planet. Ring around the doggy. Alright, let's go back to the space station. Sell all of this garbage. Get another mission. Ouch. My arm wants to crack again. Oh man, I shouldn't even... Ow! Ouch. Shouldn't even bother it while I'm doing this. I'm laughing, but it hurts. Wow. Oh man. I feel like there's like, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 places from my shoulder to my thumb that just like want to crack. Excuse me, table. Pardon me, Vikings. Hand in mission. Singular. He's got a lot to say. Sword is now playing No Man's Sky. Browse missions. Kill predators. Locate a missing person. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. That'll take us to a minor settlement. If I have whatever the guy wants, you know. Whatever I have to bribe him with. Sell items from Starship. Because I completely forgot to do it. Since I can make my own lemium now. Oh, I've got a couple of things in my suit again. Sell items from your suit. Superconducting fibers. Fusion accelerant. Alright, let's see if there's any nav data before I forget to do it again. Here's a microwave oven sitting on the table. Well, there isn't any over here. So we'll run over here. nanites. Nada. Not nada, but nada. How about the hyperdrive guy? What do you got? Nav data. Very cool. What are we doing? Looking for a missing person. Alrighty. Mission's not highlighted. There we go. Fated Pilgrim is the name of the mission. There he is. Oh, back to the water planet. Darn it. That's not helpful. But the thing is, the miners' settlement might have nav data for sale, and there might be some sitting on the counter for free. And they also might have things for stasis devices. Usually just semiconductors, rarely aronium, and I don't remember seeing anything else. But I have seen aronium for sale in a GTT. So, yeah. I think the whole thing with having to farm gases is pretty much out. You don't really need to do that. Between frigate missions and these missions, you don't need to do anything. Oh, cool. I don't have to go pay for the location, maybe. Usually it sends me to a trade post, and from there to the miner settlement. But this is the guy we're looking for. Transmit location. Very cool. That's the chair. There's a nav data. Let's look at the gun. It's a rifle. My rooster's going crazy. Finally stopped raining. 23 slot A-class rifle. Not bad if you are starting out. You know, finding something like that in your start system is awesome. That's Redbird. He's going for it. There's a pyrite. And yeah. Here's Magna Gold. That's part of a stasis device. And those are all trade items. Let's see what this guy has. Semiconductors and nitrogen salt. I forgot about the nitrogen salt. Yeah. Okay. I don't need that. Okay. Not right now, anyway. Alright, well, I guess we'll try to find another one. I mean, if I can get the buttons right. Even though there's water on the planet. Maybe it'll give us one on another planet. Wonder what that is up there. An observatory, maybe. 23 minutes? That's a long way away. I think, you know, might be a good idea for me to hunt for some salvage tech, because I don't have that in the least bit under control for this character. And he does have the cuboids, but there's a lot of stuff left. Where? Oh, over there. Tree? Mountain? Ah! There it is. Water planets are not my favorite places to run around. There's another one. I think it's an observatory. I think I've said that before. I don't like running around on water planets because they're so difficult to traverse usually. You know, it's complications. I still have not seen an animal. And there really should be. There's at least a few in the water. 11 total. 6 on land, 5 in the water. Huh. Well, it's odd. Alright, fingers crossed. We need some good stuff. We need that cryogenic chamber. I think that it's possible that I have all the parts. Like, I think I have iridescite. Still space for a metal, but my scanner can't tell which one. Oh my god, I'm getting them all wrong. It's because it's Viking and I don't hardly know any. So yeah, I need to do a walkabout in a Viking system. Words and salvage or buried tech modules. And yeah, need to get that under control. So I tried magnetized ferrite. Still the wrong metal. Maybe it doesn't consider ferrite as a metal, even though it's iron, right? Come along. Good grief. They haven't been able to crow all day because they don't generally crow when it's raining. So they've been holding back. I wonder if that could be it. Carbon crystal. All right. That is a good one. It is good to carry that stuff if you're building. I also got a Corvette casing, which is odd. That's the second time that's happened, huh? All right. Let's try one more time. I don't want to give up until it stops giving me good stuff. Or I run out of nav data. And then it's flying and scanning. Supply depot. Okay. Well, that's not going to give us... Well, it'll give us stuff, but it won't give us blueprints. Finally, an animal. How far away is that? Oh, it looks like it's right here, you know, that buried tech module, because the thing is right there on the ground. The ones that are higher up are probably closer. That is seriously close. That's within jetpack range. Ouch! I saw it as I was flying over it. Alright. How far is it? Oh, it's too far. Lots of fungal mold. I think that's what we'll do next time, is we'll do a walkabout. Why is it still giving me this one? Is there more than one down there? No? Okay. See if I can get hit by the same Venus flytrap. Yeah, he's right there. Let's go knock off a supply depot. Look out, butterflies. Well, really big butterflies. Butterbirds. I'm always renaming animals. Catosaurus rex. My favorite one is Unicornicus rex. I love the T-Rexes with the unicorn horns. Oh, that's a lot of oxygen. Hello, tree. Oxygen. I have a ton of oxygen. I do not need to harvest it. Ouch. Oh, 32 units. I should show you the scatter blaster. It's pretty good. It's like, they're going to be shooting at me, but a couple of times I've been able to take out several at once. Oh, I thought I was still on the scatter blaster. Nope. Not so good against the dogs. Ouch. Already got that one. There we go. I was stuck behind a box. Uh-oh. I think there's a barrel here somewhere. Uh-oh, I was dying. Alright, we got some grantine and some uranium. And more radon and nitrogen. Alright. Up. I don't remember if we were going north or south. We'll go north, I guess. Try and find something here. While we're listening to the rock music. Oh, I made it into this other game I play, this MMO RPG called Dragon Blood. I have spent more money on that than 3 computers. So, I mean, really, really too much money. But I made it into the finals again, and this is the last time I quit. I'm done. It's gotten to a point now where I've spent all this money, but there's just so many people who are far more well off than I am, who play the game, and they've just bought their way to the top. So, I mean, when you talk about MMOs with microtransactions, I get a little bit of throw up in my mouth because of the amount of money that I convinced myself to spend. And yeah, I could really use to have that money back right now. At the time, I was still able to work and thought I'd be able to continue handling it. I'm finding nothing out here. Oh my God. But yeah, I always regret it. This is the best kind of planet to be born on, I'll tell you what. Except for the storms, the massive patches of sodium and oxygen that appear on these planets, kind of almost like exclusively on these planets. As far as spawn worlds go, I don't think it's possible anymore to spawn in normal or permadeath or survival on a lush world. I think they nixed that, but which is unfortunate. I mean, I understand, you know, you don't really need to survive on a planet like that unless it has terrible storms all the time. But well, I'm just not finding anything out here. Well, oh, there's something. Just as I give up, There's a thing. I don't know what it is. What is it? We can get past the hill here. Just that. Okay. Well, alright. Let's go back. It's a water planet, you know. Let me go fast! Let's grab this calcified planet. And then I'll search around for a good planet to hunt down stuff. What would be great would be a lushy without water and low sentinels. We all know how rare that is on Permadeath. But, yeah, that would be great. I have one set aside on one of the 2 saves, a green planet that doesn't have water, and I don't know which save it is. So I'm going to quickly look at this teleporter, because I put a base computer down. Let's see if it's this one. I don't know if it is. I don't think it is, because I think I checked yesterday or the day before to see what bases I had. My bases. Yeah, that's it. So, this is not a great planet to do the search on either. The snow planet and, you know, ocean beaches, which both of these are on, is just mostly islands. And in a mission, there's only one to hand in. That. Sell stuff. There's some radon. There's some nitrogen. I hate how things move around in your suit when you're selling things. That's 9 out of 10 times that's how I miss stuff. Alright. Let's go somewhere else. See if I can just happen upon a system with a nice lush in it. Did this one even have a lush? What is that one again? Gamma. I don't think the system even had one. Okay. Oops, what is that? Viking? That's a lot of planets. 10 times harder to identify. They get so far apart, you know. It looks like the big planets are on the outside, though. The outside rings. Oh dear. God. I didn't have that clock set. Another Sentinel freighter. Okay. Next customer. I love the chatter. It's so cool. You're a little bit behind the ball there, suit lady. There's somebody else out there, isn't there? Is that it? Oh, okay. Fine. That's a pretty color. What do we got here? That's a water planet. Yes, Captain. You keep your ship, buddy. That looks like a water planet. Nope. Water. Water, no water. Well. They all appear to have water except for that one. This one doesn't look like an island planet though. Star bulb. I'd really rather find one that didn't have water on it. You know, as beautiful as the water can be. This planet's also a really long way away. I'll swish my ice around, get my drink holder. I got fish and chips today for my lunch / dinner. I shouldn't be talking about food. This is not a meal flight. We won't be serving anything. I had this flight from Texas to Oregon once, and it was a meal flight, and they served. I think it's called cannelloni. I always get the two mixed up. It's the great big stuffed shells with meat sauce in them. And, oh God, it was awful. I'll never forget how awful it was. I'm always leery of buying something like that prepared. You know, if I make it myself, that's one thing. Oh dear. Of course. Rainstorms. Darn. Let's see how bad it is here. What do we got? Hostile sentinels. Awesome. It's a gigantic strider, 6.1 meters. I don't care if the sentinels are hostile, you know. I mean, you probably know that about me. Get off that, whatever it is, so I can scan the predator. It just makes it more difficult to freely travel. You know, look at all that. Wow. That's a ton of sac venom. There's one knowledge stone close by. Lots of gigantic striders. There's another knowledge stone. There's buried tech module 365. Oh, did I just hit that one, didn't I? There's another one. There's another one right there. There's a predator about to jump me. I can just barely hear him. Maybe he's not interested in me, but that sentinel surely will be any second now. Alright, well, I guess I'll try and find a planet. There's 4 of them. There's 6 in the system. Oh, not high enough in altitude. Here we go. Well, I know one thing that we can do and we need to do before we go, and I'll do it right now. We need to call the anomaly. And it's been kind of... oh, boy. Alright, we'll deal with the hostiles first. Wow. Man. It's like living in a battle zone here. They want my salvage tech. Good grief. Oh, he does. One guy. That's a fast shuttle. I just scratched him. Alright. Now let's call the anomaly. Nothing found. False engine offline. Local enemy disturbance. Alright. It's over there. Polo's driving is terrible. Oh boy. I haven't been up for very long. It's only been like 4 hours since Alexa Check streamed. And that's when I got up. Alright. So the only thing I haven't completed is survival. And I suppose running around on a hostile sentinel planet would be survival. Language data. There you go, buddy. It doesn't really matter. I suppose that's good enough. He still wants to talk to me. Why don't you just keep talking to me then? Alright, what's their gun look like? Oh, look, I found an experimental. It's only a C, but, you know. I don't have anything to talk to Nada about. Go, move your body parts. Oh, I forgot, I also had a nice chat with Henry this morning. He streamed. I don't know how I forgot that, Sci-Fi Game Cat Henry. And J-Spot J. Oops, I'm scanning instead of talking. Buttons. Buttons, buttons. C-Class 32. Yeah, I'll take that. I don't have any explorers. He's not going to sell me an explorer. What was the other one? I think the other one was a trade vessel. I don't need any of those. I'm so lost. I hate these asteroids. There's just too many of them. You know, if there was really this many asteroids in space around planets like this, oh my god. Nobody could survive that. What else do we have over here? Is that a support frigate? I can't tell. No, it's another industrial. C-Class. Oh, it is a support. It's not terrible. It's got 7 on industrial. I'm gonna skip it for now. Skip it. See if this one's any better. It's a B. More balanced numbers, but that's okay. Alright, back to what I was doing before. So, am I gonna have to go into first person? Oh boy. Okay. Radioactive. That's a water planet. Fungal. There's another water planet. I mean, every planet doesn't have to have water on it. We could just pretend like the water's buried deep underground. Come on. Alright. Alright. I give up on that system. I'm just like scanning over really quickly, whatever it lands on. You know, there's one. See if I can find it again. Opulent. I'll take opulent GAC if I can find it. There we go. Aggressive conflict level opulent GAC. I don't know if it's true or not, if the kinds of frigates you buy are dictated by the species in the system you're buying from. That's water, that's water. And that is frozen. Oh boy. That in VR would just send my stomach turning. Alright. But, I mean, about the frigates, if that were true, then you would be buying trade frigates only from the GAC, you know. Oh, the whole fleet just phased out of existence. Okay. Thanks for playing. What system is this? It's one of ours. Shagawak. I don't even remember this one. Shagawak. I think I would have remembered that. Okay. That is. What do we got? A desert, maybe? Oh, Forsaken. Oh, I forgot to go to that anomalous planet. Anomalous. Activated. Airless. Wow. I'm having no luck finding planets today that are nice. Well, is there another one over there? There is, okay. We'll go take a peek and then probably just call the freighter in and call it a day. What do we got? Oh, there you go. Looks like it has water on it, though. Yeah. Okay. Here's the space station. Oh, man. It's the struggle. I'm on the struggle bus. Not for sale, despite the little green light. Hey, there's an explorer in the Viking system. There you go. C-Class 22. There you go. I saw... I can't see anything, to be honest with you. It's just pitch black here. Oh my gosh, almighty. Thought I saw two of those. There is more than one. No? No, that was an optical illusion. Okay. Oh, there's one down there and one up here. And I think this is the one I just looked at. Oh, that's 20. Oh, for God's sake. I don't think I can get far enough away from this fleet to call the freighter. Nope. No time. Add to that kill count. Alright. I gives up for the day. Nothing found, it always says. When I get up tomorrow, I'm gonna see this and I'm gonna be like, where am I? Alright. In we go. I don't know whether someone will have to tell me whether before Beyond drops you're supposed to save on your freighter or in the space station. I don't know the answer to that. So someone tell me in the comments down below. Speech therapy, please. Alright, well, we got a couple of things today. We did better yesterday. We'll try to do better tomorrow. And we'll just keep plugging away at it and we'll get it all. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.